Episode 12.
Episode 12, yeah.
We've now
So, yeah.
done as many podcasts as there were disciples. What were the 12? Can you name the 12?
Judas.
What was Jesus' crime? You know, you say about doing the wrong thing, but he's turned into a criminal. Wasn't Jesus not paying his taxes or something?
But why did Judas get 30 pieces of silver for it? Because you'd have way more grasses now if you got money for it.
What would be the amount of
30
money
big ones.
to grass me up?
Um,
Bear in mind the punishment is death on the cross.
what's like, with inflation though, 30 pieces of silver now,
I don't know.
it like doubles like every 10 years, doesn't it? And it's
I
been
don't know
like
if that's the same with
2,000
silver, man.
years. So that's a fair bit of silver we're getting there.
You've not had a good one, by the way, should
Yeah, I've had a really like. Maybe we should mention it. I don't know if I look frazzled. Maybe that's why.
On the way,
I was already stressed. I'm already just quite stressed today.
Well, we'll get into that,
Not
mate.
in a
We'll
particularly good mood.
We'll sort you out. That's what the podcast is about. We like the aesthetic of us sort of drinking tea or coffee. And I just like tea and coffee. While we're doing the podcast, it makes it more homely. We go down before the podcast, make the coffees or a brew. This time we did the coffee and the Tassimo machine. Previous sponsors, keep buying their stuff, please. Joe walks up the stairs.
Yeah, I walk upstairs. We've talked before about these fucking cats in this house. They don't shift. A normal cat would shift when it sees a foot coming for it. So I stand on this cat. I stand on this cat. It starts screeching. And then I lose my balance because. Yeah, I sort of do. I drop. I mean, you probably won't be able to see it there how much coffee's left, but there's a swig left in there from
a minimal amount,
a full cup that had been made, not even a minute prior. And
I said, Joe, go back down there. You got to get another coffee. It's the podcast.
And I was sick of it by that point.
Is that why? Did you pour that because you're gonna have that instead?
I was gonna have that before, but we've not got any fucking Coke.
Oh, that'd be a sick aesthetic for the podcast.
Just drinking.
Do you reckon I could have it in coffee? Would that taste nice? And it has ruined the flavour.
Imagine it.
Was John the Baptist a disciple? John the Baptist baptised Jesus? No, he couldn't be if he's his disciple.
Yeah, although maybe he baptised him and was like, I'm going to follow this little baby around for the next 31 years.
Jesus, like up until he was like 5, he's just like pooing his pants and shit. He's just a baby.
No, but when Jesus did the shit, it turned to wine. Really stressed out today.
This guy on Desert Island Disc, and then I just heard a snippet, and the woman who hosted it was like, "All right, so for the book, one of the book, you have the Bible," and then he goes, "Actually, no, I've read most of that. Can I take the Quran in?" Like the Quran could be shit.
Yeah,
like just as a piece of literature.
Also,
and the ideology.
Isn't the Quran written in
Arabic?
Imagine
if I got a fatwa from this podcast. Right.
We got a copyright strike on the last video. Getty Images.
Yeah. Sponsors of this week's.
Oh, Amaretto are the sponsors of this week.
Oh, yeah, no, Amaretto is.
Yeah, and also Getty Images.
We'll get in peace. See, he's gonna let loose now. Right, you've had a bad day.
Yeah.
Insert
the full music video for Bad Day by Daniel Potter now.
Had a bad day. Go. No, you said your day was bad. Why are you stressed today?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just.
What have you done? You missed your run. Is that part of it?
I don't think so.
You ran out of time, so you've been running every other day.
Yeah, but I've done that before. Skipping. Yeah, that stressed me out because that's just quite a stressful thing because I'm not good at skipping. I don't do it that much.
Yeah.
So that's like that was actually a bad thing to do because like it's just annoying me the fucking rope thing getting my legs.
But at least you didn't skip the hard work. Carry on.
Yeah. So that was annoying. I've just been Aggie today.
Aggie.
Yeah.
Kim and Aggie.
Yeah. How clean is your house, different?
That was a great program.
It was good. It was always like sick. Microwave a lemon though, and then rub it.
Yeah, I know, but the houses used to be like trash, man. Like destroyed.
But Kim and Aggie did fuck all
like
really.
Grime everywhere.
The actual space in the kitchen.
Yeah.
It's still ridiculous. It's because nothing ever gets thrown away, but should be thrown away.
Yeah.
That table in the kitchen. I know they've used it like
We're talking meats.
It's fucking It's ruined. Get rid of it. Bin it.
The table in the kitchen?
Yeah.
What, the main one?
The big long one.
Is that ruined? What's wrong
Well,
with
not really, but it's a waste of space, isn't it? You don't need it.
Yeah, but you can put shit on there.
Okay, there's 2 ovens that aren't being used. What about them? One of them's not even in the kitchen. One's in the hallway.
Well, you got an oven in the hallway. Just a big double. It's because Palmer was into our landlord. I don't know how many episodes I have to reintroduce. He was into Free Cycle.
Yeah.
He just kept anything that would come up on Free Cycle.
It was really bad.
He'd just be like, "Oh, you gotta get it." So he got.
I was like, no, it's important to have this.
He
And he would always say it's important, and it'd never be important. He'd always.
He got a bathtub.
Oh.
I came back from Edinburgh last year. I was expecting like people. I'd been away from him. I was expecting like a greeting. So I came.
Because he left it till the day you got back.
Went upstairs. Pushing a bathtub on top of.
That stressed me out as well because I was the one who had to help him fucking get all this shit. That bathtub.
He's very stressed. I'm winding him up.
Yeah.
Why is it worse today than any other day?
I don't know. I think maybe it's because I've been.
You got annoyed about the
quite
kitchen
serene.
a lot.
What,
Because you were trying to access the kitchen. Granny Patter's in the kitchen.
Oh well, that was because right.
Which
normally,
I got well.
Normally, I'll come home and I'll just make some food when I finish work.
Yeah.
Because it's like it's free then. I can just make it then. It's annoying that I have to have my fucking tea at 9 o'clock in the morning, but I'd rather do it then than try to fucking walk around this little lady shuffling through the kitchen. But I get back and Barry's in there cooking up a storm. He's got like he's got stuff in the microwave. He's got like 3 pots and pans on. He's using the oven. It stinks. I don't know what he's cooking, but it fucking reeks. So I can't even use that. Attis is outside having a smoke. So I'm not even in the house and I'm going, yo, how are you? And
I think we're introducing lots of characters to the podcast that haven't previously been
mentioned. It sounds like I'm just making up characters.
There's a Latvian.
With low on stuff for content.
There's a Latvian guy that goes, yo. There's a bunch of humans. We probably shouldn't keep naming them all.
Yeah. I feel like Attis and Barry have got to mention it. I don't know if it stayed in though.
Yeah.
But they were like...
They're never going to search this out, probably.
Yeah, probably not. I mean, Barry is... He maybe could hear me shouting that.
Yeah,
I'm not even bothered that he's using it.
They can hear you loudly criticising them.
It's just that's like... For the past, 6 weeks, that's been, my time to use the kitchen.
Yeah, and it's shifted.
And it shifted today, and I completely understand why he's in there making a meal now because he can't use it any other time.
Well, that's the thing. You can't blame anyone. Yeah. We're all in the same boat, apart from G-Pat.
Yeah, she's the only one who's, and the only reason she get out is because she's always in there. It's winter stays on basically.
And also, she doesn't have that thing like when you're in the kitchen with one of the others, you sort of shift around each other a bit better. And
you
can be like,
each other.
I'm using this bit. And it's like unsaid, so it doesn't have to be awkward. You just know the movements and know where to stand. But she's just sort of like hover over the other.
Yeah, it should just stand in. There's one corner. This is why I want the table gun. There's one corner where it's the kettle, the toaster, the oven, all the hobs are there. Everything's in that one corner. And that's where she'll stand. And you can't get around it because it's right in the corner. There's a table behind it. There's one bit leading in. Even the sink's sort of there, so you can't really get there.
Are we going to have a visual of
that whole
kitchen? I feel like that could be good.
Yeah. And it's just... it's...
Yeah. It's lockdown. I don't think it's even lockdown bringing that stress. I mean, it's annoying anyway.
Yeah,
I can't really remember.
Anyway.
I find it hard to just remember my feelings pre-lockdown generally, but I can't remember how much that annoyed me pre-lockdown or if she was in there less. They would go out. She would go out more with the big walks with
sort of stay in now.
Palmer, where she's got to stay in now because
so
Corona could ravage her.
Yes. So when they go out,
so that was always an opportunity.
That's like because they were all out for 2-3 hours at a time. Yeah. So that's a window we've got here. We can take advantage of this, but. Because she makes them dinner, right, and she's cracking on. You'd think you'd use that time to put your feet up.
She's, I don't know what her age is.
She's like 80.
She's doing loads of work. But then I kind of think, I get that because the alternative is she'd just be... I don't think she'd want to relax because she'd just be bored and just waiting to die. I think she probably gets a lot out of,
doing nothing? I don't know why you'd rather... walk around doing nothing, annoying everyone else, and just sit watching The Simpsons.
She wanders around and goes, "Oh, I'll wipe that down." Do you know what I mean? She just sort of spreads out like an hour's worth of tasks over 8 hours.
Yeah.
She's getting an absolute rinsing.
They just need to go back to Spain.
Is this episode going to be called "There's a Pat in Me Kitchen"? What am I going to do?
But other than that,
I can't remember how much context everyone's got. It's got very, and I agree with the sentiments, but
yeah, it's just been. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why I'm so stressed today, but just every little thing.
Well, let's turn the flip of it. Why were you more serene? Because you said you've been more serene.
Again, I don't know. I think I've just been calmer, and then today.
Yeah.
I genuinely don't know why. Just all day things have been winding me up.
Did anything wind you up at work today?
Nothing like that doesn't normally.
Right.
Like the stuff that normally wind me up.
Background noise.
Yeah.
Like once you get used to it, yeah.
But it's still like today it was just a bit more. Oh, this is annoying.
At work as well, or just
like stuff being put in the wrong place when it's put back, and it's like that always happens. It's like
I feel like
because I'd rather they just didn't fucking do it.
This is I back it. It's a legitimate thing. I feel like you get very annoyed by incompetence.
Yeah.
Which I do the incompetence.
Yeah,
a lot
you're
of times
the incompetent.
But I feel like maybe. Not that it shouldn't wind you up. I feel like it winds you up more than most, though. Like someone putting something in the wrong place or like doing something dumb.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I do get very angry with it, and I accept that as a flaw. But I think it's because if it was just left, I could have just done it, and it would have just been done right the first time. I'd rather just do it myself and do it right.
Yeah, because
then I've got to fix it. Yeah, it's like they're wasting time doing it wrong, and then I'm wasting time fixing it.
Yeah.
And that stressed me out.
Do you report these a-holes?
Well, no, because it's not actually like that big like in the context of what
you go to your boss at the end of the day and you say, "I've got some infractions to report."
Yeah, and then they say, "What is it?" And I say, "Someone put me hot dogs in the milkshakes." And I'm not happy about it. In the back, not on the shop floor.
And they say, "Oh, what's wrong with that?" And you say, "Well, dear sir, there's a pattern to this behaviour." And you pull out your logbook. And you show him 50 other incidents where this same person has done that.
Well, he knows the same person.
And you say, now I think we've got a pretty good, pretty strong case against old Nathan.
Yeah.
You know, and then this is his job at a crucial period of.
Well, he's only been hired because of COVID. He's a 0-hour contract employee. He would not. He would not have got the job if it was not for COVID times. But this probably won't stay in because I do have people from work. People agree with me. I'm not the only one who thinks he's shit at a job.
Oh, this is good content. I'm sad.
Maybe it will stay in. I don't know. If I just hide this video from people at
work. Well, what are you gonna do coming out of this podcast to relax yourself? Do a quiz with our old friends from uni every week on Zoom.
Yeah.
You get stressed out by that as well, though. Like I do as well.
Actually, are you talking about me getting stressed out at you last week?
No, but yeah, you did then, but generally as well. Or sometimes someone comes with like science and geography questions that are literally like, "What is this organelle in this fucking mitochondria?"
We're talking 40 questions long.
KV, we can mention KV.
Yeah, KV. I'm sorry, KV,
His
if you're watching.
Was a quiz. The Beast would have floundered with some of these questions. The Beast.
And then every time Eric's going, "Can you repeat that question?" As if you hearing the question again was going to make you... You just admit you don't know the answer. I didn't know the answer. I wrote down like Dyad 1 and 2 for 2 of the answers on a history round. And no one thought you were a fit baby because no one thinks babies are fit for us.
Yeah, well...
It's bloody wrong guns.
Some absolute
despicable human
what can only be described as paedophiles. Yeah. Oh, that's the money from our sponsors.
Yep. Thank you to Amaretto.
Yeah. Or
call this? Cash in hand.
All cash in hand. It won't be on their
not
books.
Paying any tax
They'll
on
try,
that one.
They'll try to deny sponsorship.
Will not be declaring that.
Yeah.
To HMRC. Next time, send mixes amaretto.
Yeah, that's it. If you're going to send the amaretto, send the mix. So I think their argument would be that's a different company, innit? Do you know what I mean? That's
sure, you'd think so.
They have to buy the
they should be supplying that as well at this stage.
You know, like we can ask them, if you amaretto, send us some fucking Beats by Dre. Hi. No, I don't do that anymore. The podcast is staying the same. No, if you enjoyed this episode, there's still a few people holding out, watching it and not clicking subscribe.
Yeah.
Which, quite frankly,
there's a lot of people also holding out on not watching it.
Yeah, but I'm finding it hard to communicate to them.
Yeah, sure.
So, fucking buy amaretto.
Yeah.
And tune in next week for what will be an unlucky episode.
Yeah.
Next Wednesday.
Promo code.
No, next Sunday. This is Wednesday.
Yeah, this is Wednesday's episode.
So tune in on Sunday for a very special 13th episode.
Yeah, Friday the 13th episode.
Sunday the 13th. Hey, should we have a melon eating contest? Because we've got them melons in the kitchen.
Next episode. Yeah, next episode. Well, yeah, okay. End of it, man.
Alright. That's it.
You want a fat guy, you want a fit guy, you want a smart guy, you want a dumb guy, you want a tall guy, you want a short guy, you want a knock guy, you want a normal guy, you want a handsome guy, you want an ugly guy, you want a weak guy, you want a strong guy, whatever guy you want.